What's going on, guys? Rybomy Teacher in the house, and I'm here with my ADL draft breakdown for the next league, the Monotype League. If you're wondering where the IBL second round match is, I had issues recording it for some reason. My things kept messing up, and I got so fed up with it, I just decided not to post it. Just to make it clear, I actually lost that match 2-0. Unfortunately, I had a really bad matchup. Things didn't go so well. There were a lot of issues going on as well with my showdown, so it just wasn't really worth posting. I was just internally frustrated, so it's not good content for you guys, so I'm not recording it at this point. But yeah, basically, I lost the match in the semi-finals. But we're back. This league is Monotype, which is really interesting. I haven't played a lot of Mono. Excuse me, I've had a bit of a cough lately, guys, I do apologise. But yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting. I don't play a lot of Mono. I have had experience with certain Monotypes, but so looking at this particular draft, I drafted Mono Fairy, probably unsurprising. Excuse me. In the hope that I, of course, get my mascot for a change. I haven't had Rabomi in a while. I kind of wanted to draft it, but Skinny Biscuit's a bitch. He picked Bug straight after I picked Fairy, and he sniped it first pick. So I had to pick something else. Now, originally in this spot, I had Clefable, but at the end of the draft, we were allowed one change to make to our team at the end of the draft. So I changed it to Tapu Koko instead. Koko, of course, is a very solid mod. I had it in my MPLA team. I would have had it in my MPLA final draft. Check out my announcement video for that if you want to know what happened there. But yeah, Koko really versatile, can be physical, can be special, gets pivots on both sides. Pretty decent mod. I only wish this thing got Moonblast. Sadly, it only gets Dazzling Gleam. But yeah, pretty solid. Definitely a very powerful mod for my team. Has a pretty solid matchup against my first opponent as well, so definitely looking forward to seeing how that turns out. But Koko, too good not to draft. I'm really surprised to see it not get picked up, but nobody actually drafted Electric as their type, so nobody picked it up. But I'm okay with that. Next up is going to be Primarina. Primarina I've used a lot in playthroughs, but never really drafted it. I wanted it in the GPL. I actually have it for the final week. I used my final free agency swap there. Spoiler alert to people who watch my GPL videos. But yeah, Primarina, really good Assault Vest user, also a good Z-move user, can be Specs, can be Scarf, can be a lot of things, gets a lot of coverage moves, hits incredibly hard, does get priority in Aqua Chat as well, so can be a revenge killer. But yeah, really powerful mod, so I'm definitely looking forward to using it. I can't wait to see how much work I can put with it in. I've had a lot of experience in playthroughs, but not particularly in competitive, so I'm definitely interested to see what I can do. Next up is Slurpuff. Slurpuff, kind of an unusual mod, typically known for Belly Drum, Citrus Berry, and hitting like a truck. But it's kind of slow, does have the Unburden ability, of course, which is cool. Does also get Sticky Webs, which is kind of weird, but pretty cool nonetheless. So it can be a bulky support mod, can be an offensive powerhouse, can be one of the two. Definitely excited for Slurpuff, never used it, never even used it in a playthrough, so I don't really know too much about it, so hopefully I can learn about it in this little tournament here, to have some fun with that. Next up is Florges, kind of a defensive wall, particularly on the special side, which I've used in the GPL a few times now. I really like Florges, really good Calm Mind user, gets Aromatherapy, gets Wish, gets a lot of utility options, which do help me out quite a lot, so pretty much the glue for my team really to allow my offensive threats to do some damage. Does also get Defog, so if anyone tries to hazard stack me, it won't work, so that's cool. So yeah, hopefully Florges puts in work as well as it's been doing for me in the GPL of late. But yeah, coming up next is a mod I used last week as well, but I really love this Pokemon, Whimsicott. Whimsicott, known for Prankster and Infiltrator abilities, gets Subseed, can be a Spec set, can be Scarf set, runs a lot of things, could also potentially be a good Z user. Never use Z-move though, so we'll be interested to see how it works. Gets cool utility options and things like Encore as well, so it can be a pretty cool mod. Definitely hits very hard, surprisingly. Got a decent speed tier as well. So definitely looking forward to putting in work with my Whimsicott. Next up is Granbull. I usually like Snubbull and Little Cup, so I decided to try Granbull this time round. Granbull pretty low tier, decent physical bulk, hits like a truck though without attack stat. Has Intimidate as well. A little slow, but does have great coverage options. so hopefully I can put good work in with Gramble, particularly on the physical side. If needs be, I'll use it defensively. It does also get Heal Bell, which is kind of interesting. So we are hopefully going to put in some work with him. Gramble may actually feature in one of my matches, so I'm not going to spoil any more about that though. Next up is going to be Carbink. Carbink, pretty bulky, really high physical defense and special defense, pretty low on everything else however. Does get rocks, does get quite a few little things which can be useful. Really decent bulk, gets an okay move pool, not great. I have been joking about Skinny Biscuit that I might troll and bring like some kind of weird weakness policy set to try and break down his entire team. I don't think I'm actually going to bring that, but who knows, you never know. I might bring it just to catch him off guard. But it would be pretty funny nonetheless. But otherwise, pretty decent bulky support mon. Does kind of ruin one mon I did want to draft, but it's fine. I'll talk about that later on. Next up is going to be Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff, really high HP stat, okay special attack stat, and okay special defense. The rest of its stats are a little lacking. But with that massive HP stat comes Wish. Wish is a really solid move that is stronger the higher the HP of the person using it has. So Wigglytuff really can heal a lot of my team incredibly well. So it's probably more likely going to be a support mon, but does get the ability competitive, which might be nice if someone tries to intimidate me or someone tries to defog. I can bring this in, get a special attack boost and start hitting pretty hard. So there are options for me there. Doesn't get Moonblast unfortunately, only gets Dazzle and Gleam, so that's something that does kind of suck, but the coverage options are okay. So, and it does also get Stealth Rock, which is interesting as well, so yeah. A lot of things that Wigglytuff can do, so hopefully I can use it as a good support for the rest of my team. And last but by no means least is my Mega for this tournament, Mega Altaria. Very Dragon, such a good typing, very difficult to break down. Can be physical, can be special, can be bulky, can be offensive, can run a lot of different things. But yeah, gets decent coverage moves, so hopefully alongside that Pixelate boosting moves for Pixelate Hyper Voice, Pixelate Return, things like that. Really powerful, really strong, so hopefully I can make good use of it. Fingers crossed. So, that's going to be the team for this week's tournament. I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. My first match is going to be against the Carolina Ponytars that actually has a fighting mono, so we have the type advantage matchup, but you never know how things go. Has a pretty cool team, I'll talk about that in my next video. So, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to get on out of here. My name is Rabombi Teacher. I'm a coach of the Royal Bournemouth Rabombis. Stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.